Okay, you guys, this is the long-awaited collection video. Here's my collection. So I'm going to start from my niche. My niche fragrances are in the top 3 rows, and then my designer luxury ones are starting from row 4, and then as we go down, there are more affordable designer fragrances. So niche on the top and designer on the bottom half. You guys, I organized my fragrances by the brand. I didn't go by the note, because that is a very difficult way to arrange when you go by like a note, you know, it's not easy. The best way to arrange and also visually appealing is to arrange it by the fragrance house, the brand. So that's what I did. As you can see, it's a much better presentation. So let's get started, guys. Well, I'm gonna start from my favorite spot right here. My favorite beloved M. Nicolas fragrances. Right next door, my favorite Kilians. So, and then right around there are my favorite other niche fragrances. So let me start with, do I start with the Nicolas or Kilians? Okay, I'll start with the Kilians. Okay, here are my Kilians. So let's start with that. There are all the dark bottles up there. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna go through each and every one of the fragrances, you guys, because this video will be a million years long, getting through nearly 600 fragrances, talking about each and every one of them. But I'm gonna quickly talk about the ones that stand out, that I just want to talk about. So in the back are my, basically not the most favorite ones. There are some that I love, like Moonlight in Heaven. I like that one. Of course, Kilian Woman in Gold right there. I love that one. But here are my favorites right about here. Of course, you know, Playing with the Devil, Good Girl Gone Bad, Extreme. Actually, I don't like the original. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? And then we have the Musk Butterfly. We have Kilian Rose Oud, my beloved #1 fragrance in my entire collection. Then we have A Kiss from a Rose. And then we have Rolling in Love. We have Love Don't Be Shy and Extreme, Forbidden Games. Of course, the liquors collection. We have the Angel's Share, and we have Apple Brandy. And then this is the Princess new version. I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. The latest version. This is the original packaging, which I am not a fan of. So I actually have backups for some of these, you guys. I have a backup for the Rose Oud. I have a backup for Love Don't Be Shy. Yeah, so I have backups for some of these favorite Kilian fragrances. Right next to them are my beloved, of course, M. Nicolas fragrances. I have the latest Oud Provocant over there in the corner there. The red bottle right there. It is one of the 1,000 bottles they made of that fragrance. It's a limited edition exclusive. Of course, the favorite Glamour, and then all the other one, Delise, Soleil Passion, and then the latest gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this one. Let me take it out. I don't want to knock anything over. So this one right here, the latest Eau Féminin. You guys, look at the dent I have put in this fragrance. It is disappearing pretty quickly. Look at that. I have put a dent in it, and it's only been released. It's been under a month that it's been released. So I have the rest of them are here. Obviously, you guys know Ylang Gold. Of course, Note Vanille. Watch. There's 20 Years. Gardenia. Ananda. The not extrait, but you know, like the nectar versions of Ylang Gold and the Note Vanille. And of course, these beautiful bottles that have now been discontinued, or they're being discontinued. Mampafa Crystal, I have like 4 backups, large bottle backups, and I have like 2 or 3 30ml ones backups for this one. It's one of my favorites. This one I'm not a huge fan of. That's the only one out of every M. Micallef I own, which is like 20, I counted, it was 20 something. Next to Kilian, M. Micallef is the brand that I have the most fragrances. Kilian actually is my number 1 that I have the most of. And right shoulder to shoulder is M. Micallef. That's the next brand, in case you're curious. So these are all my niche fragrances that I'm talking about right now. So yeah, you guys, I love and adore M. Micallef, you know that. That Eau Feminine is a huge winner. I've gotten like a million compliments. It's not even funny, kind of unbelievable. You know my code if you want it. It's Cleo 10 on M. Micallef website. You will get free shipping. And then of course I have my Raja Parfum. These gorgeous crystals tops. I love these crystal caps. These ones I plan to grow my Raja Parfum collection. Right now I have 8 of them. My favorite Raja Parfum, how about I tell you about that? I love Creation E, I love Danger, they're my favorites. Of course, all the other ones I love too. I love this one as well, the new Taif Oud, which is gorgeous. And then I have my Xerjoffs up here. I have quite a nice collection of them too. Of course, Muse is one of my favorites. I have, of course, Italica. That's my number 1 favorite from the brand, for sure. And then I have this one, Dama Bianca, which is really, really gorgeous. Of course, Bouquet DL right behind there. This is actually Sospiro, which is a sister brand to Xerjoff. There's Lyra right there, back behind. Then I have my Royal Crown fragrances. By the way, Sultan back there, or Sultan as they pronounce in the Middle East. I have a backup of that one. I'm going to mention all the ones I have backups for. Of course, Rose Muscat I just talked about in my favorite top 10 rose fragrances video. It's a very unique one because of the cantaloupe note with rose in it. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, Isabella is a favorite of mine. Love Sultan. I really love this one as well. The Alchemia, which is one of my favorites from Royal Crown as well. And then we are going on this side. I have my beautiful Krieglers and Penhaligon's together. I thought those two are such elegant fragrances that they should be together. So I had to actually sometimes double up or even put more than 2 brands on one shelf, depending on space availability. Of course, back there I have, let me show you, it's kind of hard to see with these in the way. I have the Palais Monarchie, I have the English Promenade, I have the lovely Patchouli, Abracadabra, the Voyage au Paradis back there. My husband bought me this one on Valentine's Day. That is the Gardenia fragrance. That's absolutely stunning. And then of course our Penhaligons here. I have Heartless Helen and Elizabethan Rose with the whole Tudor rose seal there. Then we have the favorite Clandestine Clara, and I have Yasmin here, Bewitching Yasmin. So that is my Penhaligon and Kriegler collection. I am going to add more to my Kriegler collection. And then of course I have another favorite shelf here. As you can tell, all the top rows, the two top rows are my favorite niche fragrances, obviously. So back there you have the Unnu in the Mad with the sugar leather, the date fragrance that I absolutely love, and Murmure de Dieu. This one is Fleur de Fleurs. Absolutely adore them. Beautiful, beautiful fragrances. Really love that fragrance house. And then my other really favorite niche fragrance, French fragrance house, is this one, Joyeux Unique Sensorial fragrances. I have the Coffees there. I have the Sexy Crush. I have Anduiza, all the gorgeous, and of course one of my favorite rose fragrances, Rosamonda. And then I of course have my Shabu fragrances. Here I have Shabu, Lady Chocolat, and this one is new from Shabu. I'm not going to talk about it until I do a haul, okay you guys? So that's that shelf. And then I have back here two of my Memo Paris fragrances. That one right there is Tamarindo, and then this one is Granada. I only have two Memo Paris, believe it or not. I do want to add more to my Memo Paris collection. Then I have, of course, another favorite of mine right here, the Tiziana Terenzi collection. I have the Spirito Florentino. I have Tabit, one of my favorites. Gorgeous, sort of slightly sweet. It has a sand note in it, very much like an exotic fragrance you can wear for an evening out on a tropical paradise getaway. Then we have the Andromeda, we have Cassiopeia, we have Linz, and then this one is of course Aphrodite, which is another favorite powdery one. This one is Orza, Atlantida, and Talea, which are, you know, from the Sea Star collection. I love all three of them a lot. So that's my Tiziana Terenzi. And then, oh, before I actually go down to that, I neglected to show you my House of Siage collection right there. You see Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Back there you see the Harry Potter collection fragrances right there. This one is a favorite of mine. Don't love the house, don't love their customer service, but a couple of fragrances from them I really do like. This one is another favorite actually. I forget the name now. This is the I can't remember now. I really love that one. This one on the other hand I'm not a fan of. I actually got this one and that one mixed up. I'm gonna unload this at some point. I don't like it. It has a very medicinal, sharp oud note that's completely not even natural at all. I know they use a lot of synthetic ingredients, but still, that one is just like a hospital, honestly. Here I have a random bunch of niche fragrances in this corner shelf here. These are all that I have one of, like they're all like just from every brand. I only have one of. Like, see, as you can see, I have Bodesia the Victorious, I have Dosan from Diptyque, I have Navitus because I only have one of their fragrances. I love Acro Rice back there. It's absolutely stunning. I'm definitely going to add Acro Bake and many more from Acro, the brand Acro. And here's another favorite of mine. This is the pistachio fragrance, the Obvious Perfume, the pistachio fragrance. This one is another gorgeous one. This is the one I have from this house, Kiss My Name. This is from Byredo. I only have one of them, Val de Freak. This is Mango Skin by Wilhelm Perfumery. I only have one of theirs as well. Now we go to the shelf with all my Montels and Monceras. Montels are back there. As you can see, they've all lost their pins, you guys. I really hate their packaging. Honestly, they keep falling off, so I just took them off. Back there, those are my Montals, the Roses Musk, the cafe, the one with coffee, I forget the name now, the cherry fragrance, and then I have the Wild collection here by Mancera, Wild Candy, Wild Cherry, which I'm not a huge fan of. Wild Cherry I don't love. I love Wild Candy. This is Python. This is Roses Vanille, and I have Cocoa Vanille, which I absolutely adore. I wore it in Hawaii last vacation, not this last one, but the one before. Choco Violet is not my favorite, but I still have it with me. And then of course I have more Jardin exclusive. We have Holidays, Velvet Vanilla, and then we have Instant Crush, and then Roses Greedy right there, and then we have the Kealis right there. I have basically almost all of them. Some of them I don't love, as you guys know. That one, the amber one with the, you know, invite only amber, not a fan. Don't love the tobacco note in it. And the one next to it, I used to love it. I am not a fan of it anymore. The diamond pink pepper one, sweet diamond pink pepper. Then the cherry one is okay, but it's, you know, the usual cherry almond thing. Love Vanilla 28, put a pretty good dent into that one. This is the musk one back there. And then I have the Oud Gasm collection. I only kept the vanilla one, like I told you guys. I bought 3 of them and returned the other 2 and only kept the Oud Gasm Vanilla Oud because that was the only tolerable one for me, or the worthwhile one. And Elixir, I have that one as well. This is the what do you call this one? The Vanilla Royale. So yeah, and then this one is nice, but it doesn't really last very long. Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. Yeah, the pistachio one, you guys know how I feel about that one. This one I like. This one is the Eden Sparkling Lychee, which I really liked. You saw my review on it. And then I have the little 10 ml bottles of those as well. Parfums de Marly collection, the 3 Delinas. Then we have the lovely Cassili and Oriana. I have Safanad, Meliora, and this is the Valaya, which I really do love. Either you love it or you hate it. Some people don't like the little kind of peppery kick in the Valaya, apparently. And here is my gorgeous Amouage collection. We have the Love Mimosa, Love Lilac Love, I have Blossom Love, and Love Tuberose. And then of course I have the other gorgeous ones. They are Honor Woman, and then the Sunshine Woman. I have the Gold Woman, Portrayal Woman, and this one is the newest one, I think. Yeah, that's my Amouage collection. I do plan to add more to it, which is why I have space there. As you can see, so this entire area is going to be Amouage as I grow my collection. And then here is my Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and I doubled it up with the Fragrance du Bois fragrances. I have the Fragrance du Bois Minuit Demi. I have Santa Complete. I have Siberian Rose. I have Oud Rose. I have Oud Jaune Intense. I have a little oil, actually. This one is a Rose du Bois kind of a perfume oil. And then we have the Oud Rose smaller bottle there. I have the big and the small. And then I have the Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait by Maison Francis Kurkdjian 724. I have Gentle Fluidity Grand Soir. I have Oud Satin Mood Extrait, of course Baccarat Rouge Extrait as well. Oh, I have actually 2 bottles of it, the Extrait, as you can see. So yeah, and then here is another favorite shelf of mine. This one right here, I have my gorgeous room 1015 perfumes, cherry punk extrait, sonic flower. I have the holy rose. Back there I have my Carna Barcelona fragrances. I have Tardes and Bezos. I have Nishane, only 2 of them. I don't find Nishane DNA to be particularly nice. I think it's a little too strong. It's like really potent, strong kind of fragrances. Nishane Ani, which is a spicy vanilla, and then I have Zen, which I'm not a huge fan of anymore. Then I have the Soradora, which is a beautiful brand. I have Mandorle, and then I have Orchidée Rouge by them, which I love both of them very much. One of them is kind of a cherry, like icy cherry one, the Mandorle, and Orchidée Rouge is kind of a caramelly, beautiful gourmand. And then I have the Moula Rouge, the Chronic and Green Butterfly, which is the latest one from Byron Parfum. I love these. This is my husband's favorite from this house. He thought it was really super pretty. Makes me feel like a little green butterfly fairy when I wear that. This is, of course, the Kajal ones. I have the Hub and Lamar. They're very strong, sort of Middle Eastern type of DNA, fragrance DNA. A little bit sharper than my majority of my fragrances. Here's another niche fragrance brand. This is, of course, Bond number 9. I have Chinatown. I have the Dubai Ruby. I have Gold Coast. I have Tribeca. This is the New York Nights. This is an exclusive to Harrods. This is, I think it's called Harrod. And then this is the Scent of Peace. This is another really good one, Astor Place. This is Central Park West. Yep, that's my Bond number 9 collection. Here's another favorite niche shelf on my display here. I have the EBK Paris ones back there, Ruby and Vanilla Tones, Moonstone and Tuberose, the Desire Yacht. I have the Neroli, Ruby and Vanilla Tones, Ruby and Vanilla Neroli. This one, I have a small size of it. Then I have my favorite gritty fragrances here, Tutu Blanc, Gossip Night, and Because I'm Free. This is my latest from that house. They're all compliment getters. 2 initials. I have Atomic Rose and Psychedelic Love. I have only 2 BDK Parfum fragrances. I have Rouge Smoking and Gris Charnel On Tones, which is not as good as I expected it to be. Not a huge fan. It's okay. Gris Charnel, the original, is better. Even that is, I think, way overrated. I have right here Jo Malone fragrances. I have a very small collection because I don't like the fact that they are of cologne concentration. I only buy the dark bottle ones, which are higher in oil concentration. My favorite is the Scarlet Poppy here. Of course, I have Myrrh and Tonka. I have the Marigold, Jasmine and Marigold. I love that one. Here are my Juliet Has a Gun fragrances. I have Juliet Has a Gun. I have Lust for Sun, which is my favorite. And then Lipstick Fever. I have a smaller 1.7 ounce bottle there. And then Replica, Mesa Margiela Replica. I have the Beach Walk and Coffee Break from this house. And then I have Ombre Chromatique and Hibiscus Mahajad or Hibiscus Mahajad by Maison Crivelli. I love these. You guys know my huge love. This is in my top 5, Hibiscus Mahajad. Then I have the House of Oud fragrances here. I only have 2 of them. Keep Glazed and the Ruby, something Ruby. I forget the full name. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite shelves on my on the niche side of my perfume collection. Those first 3 rows, they are all niche fragrances. Okay, now let me get to my luxury designer fragrances. So here's my Dior Privé fragrances. We have Holy Peony, Sakura, Ambre Nuit, Rouge, Trafalgar, Jasmine, D'Ange, Gridior, and then we have Fève, we have Vanilla Diorama, and then we have the couple of Louis Vuitton fragrances that I love here, Kir Baton, and then we have Attrape Rêves. And then in this shelf, on this shelf I have my Louboutins, my beautiful Christian Louboutin Louis World collection, 7 fragrances back there, all 7 of them back there. And in front I have the Louis World collection, the more concentrated, what do you call them? What did they call it? The, not extrait, was it? I can't remember now what they called it. The 3 that was released. The other one, I don't know where I put the other one. One is missing, the fig one. Anyway, this one is the Louis Mar, which I absolutely adore. My husband can't live without it on me. He finds it absolutely sexy. It's a kind of a salty tuberose fragrance. And here are my Tom Fords. We have the Privé line up front, and then the other ones in the back. Of course, Black Orchid, and this is a flanker of Black Orchid. I can't remember, something de Fleur. It was a flanker that's discontinued. This has been discontinued as well. This is Orchid Soleil. And then this one's been discontinued, can you believe it? Tom Ford Noir Perfume. Then we have the latest Tom Ford Vanilla fragrance, the Vanilla Sex. I absolutely love it. Some people seem to just not understand this fragrance. And then Soleil Blanc, we have Rose Prick, we have Jasmin Rouge, we have Electric Cherry, Lost Cherry, and Cherry Smoke. Of course, my husband loves Electric Cherry, as you guys know. Jasmin Rouge is gorgeous too. So these are all my expensive, more luxury designer fragrances. And here's my most beloved that I'm obsessed with lately, the Guerlain Bee Bottle Collection. When I open this door, I can smell these. These are absolutely stunning. Of course, I have Gourmand Coquin. So these are the spray bottles of the 125 ml I have up there, obviously. So they are the corresponding spray bottles. I've talked about all of these to you guys. These are all really gorgeous, you guys. I'm not gonna go through every one of them. This is Fève Gourmand, which is the replacement for Gourmand Coquin. In a very lengthy review, I compared those two. This is Cherry Oud. That's Angelique Noir and Double Vanille in the old bottles right there. So let me see here. We have the Lancôme fragrances, the Privé ones from the Maison Lancôme collection. We have the, of course, Oud Bouquet Iris fragrance, the Iris Dragée, is it? Orange Bigarade, Jasmin Marzipan, and then we have the Oud Ambrosie, and then we have Lavande Trianon, Roses Barbarenza right there. Here's the old bottle of Oud Bouquet. Then I have a bunch more here from the same collection. That's the, Maison Lancôme collection. Then I have my Chanel fragrances. These are my Chanel babies. I have my number 19. I have Mademoiselle, Coco Noir, Chanel number 5 in the special edition packaging back there. Chanel Paris 1957, Chanel Beige. Then I have Eau Tendre, Eau Fraiche. I have Gabrielle Chanel Parfum, Coco Chanel. I have the 1932 in the Parfum version. And now we're moving down to my regular designer fragrances. These are all my Lancômes, as you can see. All my La Vie Belles back there, my older Lancômes that I love, Hypnose and all that. And then here are my beloved La Nuit Trésor fragrances. I have 5 of them, as you can see. That's the nude. The one in the corner is nude. This is the Fleur de Nuit, I think. That one is the one with cherry, that one. These are the original and the a la folie. This is Poème. This is Trésor, the original version. And then this is the Idol, one of the new Idol ones. Then I have here my YSL fragrances and of course Valentino fragrances. All the black opiums back there. That one, the new cherry one, I really like as well. Then we have the YSL Libre over here. That one is an older, what do you call it, Manifest. I don't really reach for it anymore though. We have the Valentino one in these little rosette bottles. I love these. This is the new, what is that? Lady Gaga was in the campaign for that one of the newer ones. And then these are of course the Born in Roma fragrances. This is the Entente, this is the original, and here's the Barbie version, the new pink one, and this is the original right there. I mean, and these are the Born in Romas. Right here, the Carolina Herrera bottles, Prada and Gucci, all in same. I have all the Carolina Herrera ones. Good girl, very good girl, glamour and all that. And these are from the Confidential line, the Santal Ruby and Gold Incense, I think there. Then this is Prada La Femme and Entente. I really like these. They're like dressy fragrances for like they're tropical dressy fragrances, if that makes sense. That one is the Prada Candy Gloss, which is a cherry blossom type fragrance. This is Gucci Absolute Perfume. This is one of the older Gucci's right there. Gucci Flora. This is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine. My Gardenia, not Gardenia, my newest one has gone missing. I need to find it. The purple bottle, it's missing. It should be right there. That's Gucci Rush, and then Gucci Bloom, the, what do you call it, the yellow floral one right there. And then I have my beautiful Giorgio Armani's right there. We have the tall, these are discontinued now. Those ones back there, the Armani Code ones. Then I have the C collection right there. I have a lot of C bottles. This one's been discontinued. This is C Absolute or something. I can't read Le Parfum something. I can't remember the name of this anymore. That's C Entente, the new version, and that's C Entente, the old version. I have the beautiful Puig Malachite here, and I have My Way Original, My Way Parfum, My Way Entente, which I absolutely love. My Way, actually, My Way Parfum is my favorite because of that lipstick kind of note in there. Then I have my Dior and my Givenchy fragrances here. So the Dior ones are on this side and the Givenchy's are on this side. I have the L'Entrouville ones, all of them here. These are some of the older bottles. Now I can't remember the names. That's is Organza, I think that one is from the Givenchy. Irresistible something, Delicious, I think. It's Amarige, I think it's called, that one. And then I have my Dior over here. That's Dior Addict. The J'adore Dior, this one, J'adore Dior Parfum d'Or is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. Of course, Hypnotic Poison, the EDT is gorgeous. This is the Poison Girl, then Pure Poison, the original Poison, then Miss Dior. I have Absolutely Blooming and the La Parfum version. DNG here, Dolce & Gabbana. I have L'Emprunté. I have the pineapple one back there. Then I have the light blue, that's light blue, Entente, and then the light blue Sun, and that one is Dolce & Gabbana for women. This is the only one, Dolce & Gabbana. This is the only one, what is this? The only one, and then this one is the one or something, what do you call it? They're from like that the only one line. Q is not one of my favorites at all. Doesn't last. It's supposed to be kind of cherry note in it. It's very like light, slight light cherry blossom type of fragrance. Disappears within 2 hours. This one is, on the other hand, absolutely beautiful. This is one of the newer ones, Devotion. This one is a cherry blossom one, lasts a long time. And there's another one, the one, I think this is from also that line. And then we have the Dolce Garden here. And you see the dent I put into it. This is Dolce the Sun or something. It's from that same line. And then I have my Narciso Rodriguez fragrances all there. I love all of them. I really do love Narciso fragrances. The Floral Musk, and then Musk Noir Rose, and then I have, for her, I have this one of my husband's favorites, Narciso Ombre, Narciso by Narciso, Narciso Rouge, Narciso Poudre. Then I have Elisab here. This is Elisab Le Parfum, Girl of Now, and then the flankers here, the Shine and the Forever Elisab. There's another new flanker that I'm gonna add. So here I have Jean Paul Gaultier and Mugler fragrances. Jean Paul Gaultier's up there. And then, you know, this is all Jean Paul Gaultier, these two. And then I have Mugler fragrances right here. Angel or Corsair and all that. Angel Nova. This one is one of my husband's favorite, Aura. I'm not gonna talk about, you know, each and every fragrance individually in this video. This is an overall look at my fragrance collection. I will be doing a separate video just on my designer fragrances, another collection video talking about each and every one of them, taking my time to kind of talk about them. This one is just an overall look. Okay, so this one is my Coach fragrances, my Tiffany & Co. and my Jimmy Choo, my Burberry, did I say Victor and Rolf, and I have my Marc Jacobs here. Paco Rabanne is back there too. That's Olympia, and then this one is that Pure Excess one that has a popcorn note. That's really beautiful actually. And then these are the Jimmy Choo. Here's the Jimmy Choo original and a couple of flankers. The Tiffany & Co. fragrance, Tiffany & Co. on tones. And here's another flanker. This is Victor and Rolf Bonbon and Bonbon Couture, two of my favorites. These are my only Marc Jacobs ones because the other ones I find to be quite juvenile. This of course is Marc Jacobs Decadence that either you love or hate. This one is Perfect by Perfect on Tones, which I like as well. It's kind of like a tropical yellow floral one. Here I have my Guerlain. These are not the high-end ones. So we have the La Petite Robe Noir ones back there, Black Perfecto and all that. There you have Guerlain Terracotta. This is the Guerlain Shalimar back there. And then the other Guerlain one, Samsara, Insolence, then Man Guerlain, on Tons and Man Guerlain. Then I have Estee Lauder fragrances. This is Bronze Goddess flankers, these two. This is another Estee Lauder fragrance I recently added. It's from this new collection. I forget the name of it, but this one is really nice. It's called Tender Light. That one. I have the Love Shack Fancy. Then I have these through here. Smell like Jordan almonds kind of. This one has a bit of a I don't know, kind of cola vibe to it. It's hard to describe, but anyway. And then we have these ones here. These are from France. I actually bought this one from the Versailles, the actual Versailles Palace. When we went on honeymoon. It was actually this bottle, and then I got a bigger bottle later because I really liked it. And this is also, I think it's Maria di Bourbon. And here are my random, you know, bottles of designer fragrances. If I only have like one bottle from every brand, I have them on this shelf. As you can see here, this is something you guys know right there. Back there, that one. This is by Choppered. And then I have the La Perla one right there. Back there, the La Perla fragrance. That is Balenciaga, Michael Kors, Donna Karan, Ferragamo, Oscar de la Renta, Nina Ricci, Hugo Boss. This is from Ralph Lauren, Versace, you know, Diesel. This one I had to lay down because this one is like a freaking stick. It doesn't fit in anything. I don't know why perfume houses make ridiculous bottles like that. Okay, so moving on to the very bottom shelf. Now we're getting down to the less and less important fragrances, if I should say, but they're still beautiful. Brand, those big balls, sort of like, I don't know, billiard ball looking things over there. I have that sugar something. I can't remember the names anymore, you guys. I don't really reach for these as much. These are the two that Jeremy Fragrance keep raving about. The Juicy Couture fragrances that Jeremy Fragrance keep raving about. I have the MAC fragrances here, the cherry one and the nude. And these are the, you know, these last like 3 seconds on your skin, you guys. These are available on like Urban Outfitters and places like that. I forget the name of this brand. These are my celebrity fragrances. I have the Billie Eilish one back there. I have Sofia Vergara's fragrances, Paris Hilton, Rihanna, Ariana Grande fragrances, Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez. Those I had to lay these down because yeah, see, they're too tall. So these are all my Middle Eastern brands. I have the Arabian Oud fragrances. I have the, what do you call, Afnan ones. Here I have quite a bit of Afnan ones. And that one back there, that's Hayati by, what is the name of the fragrance house? I forget now. And down here are all my dupe houses. Juliana's Parfum. I have Be Layered, and I have my Dossier fragrances down here. These are all the dupe house fragrances. And this one is going to be reserved for my perfume oils, you guys. Right now I only have 2 of them on this shelf. These 2 perfume oils that I got from Ulta. These are really, really good. This brand is really good. So this is gonna be full of my perfume oils when I get more of them. So there you have it, you guys, my entire perfume collection. This is of course going to expand, but I am at some point going to declutter. Oh, by the way, that up there is my Emiclaf advent calendar, which I absolutely love. Anyway, so yeah, these fragrances, of course, some of these I'm going to declutter. I haven't decluttered at all. It's been so many years and I haven't decluttered whatsoever, but I think at some point I need to make space for better and better fragrances, so I might get rid of some. There are a few that I might, yeah, it's a massive collection, and you know, of course I can't keep buying cabinets and grow this to be like a 2,000 perfume collection. So yeah, but I'm happy with probably keeping it down at around, always around maybe 300. That seems like a really good number to me. Yeah, I don't want this cabinet to grow any larger. I kind of want it to be this only. I don't want to buy any more. You know what I mean? And I want to keep it at this size. Like I said, this is just an overall look at my perfume collection just to show you guys. But I will be doing 2 separate videos on my niche collection, kind of going over them one by one. And then I'll be doing another separate one, you know, my entire designer fragrance collection. Yeah, just wanted to do like an overall video first showing you my perfume organization. how I store them, and you know, just giving you a look at the whole collection. Of course, this is a cool room. I keep them out of the sun inside a cabinet. As you can see, it's well lit, which is how I like it, so I can see them and they are visually appealing and stunning. In our new house, when we move to our new house, this will be in a really nice, much larger closet. Yeah, I'll show you my closet and do a closet tour in the new house, because there's no point. This house, we're gonna move here soon. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, head on over to my other channel, my makeup channel, Cleo Lux Life, and subscribe to that as well to show your support. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.